What up? What up? It's your girl Marli V in the building. Thank you guys for checking in to your girl Marli B Live, your crazy, sexy, cool VJ on this side of Detroit, Michigan. We got checking in. KamiVilleSide is in the building. He's got new music. We about to learn all about him. How you doing today, babe?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I am doing amazing, amazing. So you grew up in Warrenville Heights in Cleveland. Tell us about that. Tell us about the experience you had, and in the environment, like who built you, the environment that built you. Tell us a little bit about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah,
Yep. Okay. Go ahead.
yeah. I was just saying that my experience in Warrensville, it's a tough city. You just have to move properly and just know what you want out of life.
Okay.
And yeah, and just my upbringing, I grew up next to the dope boys, so every single time I went outside, it was always there. But growing up, it was more basketball. But then, like towards my 20 years, like it was music. So
Okay. All right. All right. So music has always been a part of your life. But it wasn't until 2019 when you just kind of said, okay, I'm about to tap into this thing for real. So tell us about what made you get serious about it, and how the Passion of Juice World inspired you to move forward with your career.
yeah, the Past and the Juice World definitely inspired me. It was during like COVID season, and I
Yeah.
just remember not really having that many people to listen to or just relate to. And during that time, one of my close buddies had got a studio, so I went over there, and then I hit I started recording over there, and then I started liking it, and then I decided to buy my own studio, and then it's just been the chase from there. So
Wait a minute. You said you bought your own studio? What
yeah,
you mean
I
you
bought my
bought
own
your own
studio.
studio? You never hear anybody say that. Like that's dope. So
No,
tell us
yeah.
about that. Like so for like younger artists listening to this interview, what made you say, okay, I want my own studio? What does that even look like?
Well, what that looks like is I got a MacBook, a laptop that got Logic or FL, and that's a decent mic with a Scarlett. That's what it's called, a Scarlett. So that's what it
Hmm.
looks like. And my advice to younger artists, if they're listening, I would tell them to just invest in yourself. Nobody really wants to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of their life, so you got to just choose something and just go for it and just tunnel vision.
I love it. I love it. So you mentioned that music is more than just words. It's about energy. How do you channel that energy into your own music? And what do your listeners, what do you want your listeners to feel when they listen to your tracks?
Um, what I want the listener to feel when honestly, when I make music, it's just about how I feel in that moment. Whether I'm just going through a heartbreak, whether I'm just like working hard, whether just depend on my mood, and then I just honestly just tap into that source. Just, you know what I mean? Create. That's honestly what I do. I don't write nothing. Everything I do is just, you know what I mean? It's kind of like my therapy. That's what I would say. So it's my therapy.
All right. So when listeners,
Right here, anyways.
what'd you
My
say?
equipment right there. And I was just saying there's some equipment right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's what's up. So people don't really understand, like, you know, like you're looking at the videos, they hear you on the radio, they see you perform, and they buying tickets to the shows. They don't understand like the grind that it takes to get there, right? Like you just kind of like an artist that's at home that's wishing that they could be a you, right? And then they don't really understand that you invest in yourself, you buy your own equipment, you stay in the studios, you do all of the things to make sure that you can make sure that you're progressing. They don't really get that. So that's kind of what I want you to really express. Like, how does that work? Like, what makes you stay motivated? What makes you stay to the grind of making sure that you're dropping music, you're being creative, you're staying positive, so you can continue to make music? What motivates you to do that?
What motivates me, honestly, is the world. Like when I step outside, I honestly think it's bigger than me. So I think that's what pushes me to just keep on going because I know one day I'll be on the stage with just thousands of people,
Okay.
and I could just look back and be like, I'm happy I ain't quit because all these people together, it wouldn't have to happen if I didn't have the fortitude to keep on going.
All right, that's what's up. All right, so let's get into the music. So you've already dropped the two mixtapes of Hello World, I'm Here, and Ghetto Rock Stars. Um, what were the key themes or messages you wanted to convey in these projects? Like, what did you want to get out with doing these two projects?
Okay. Well, with the first one, Hello World, I'm Here. I dropped that. That was like my first one when I just first started rapping, and that was just like an introduction. I would say I got three songs. If any, like when people are listening to listen to Lowe's, Cannot Fix My Habits, and Mama I Made It. Those are
Hmm.
definitely the go-tos for Hello World, I'm Here. And Ghetto Rock Stars, that was a collab tape. Remember how I mentioned that my buddy who had a studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, so me and him basically made a collab tape, and it's been really just roaming around Cleveland slash Warrensville or just Ohio in general. So it's been really just moving stream wise organically.
All right, you're currently working on your debut EP, Bury My Heart. What can fans expect from this upcoming project?
Realness and just if you went through a heartbreak and that person did you wrong or just anything like that, I feel like you'll be able to relate to this EP. So definitely tap in.
All right. And last thing, before we get into the song, before we have you introduce the song, so you've expressed a desire to combat loneliness and bring people together through your music. How do you think music can be a powerful tool for spreading the love and uniting the world? How do you think that can be a powerful tool?
I think that could be a very powerful tool because everybody loves music, That's
Hmm.
something that everybody could get into. So just depending on the right artist who could bring everybody together in the right way. And I think I'm that artist. So everybody tap in.
All right, all right. So let's get into it. You guys heard it from himself, KamiVilleSide. We're getting ready to introduce Bruce Wayne. But before we introduce Bruce Wayne, tell us about Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne, that's somebody's name. Like, who is Bruce Wayne? What is Bruce Wayne all about? Like, give us the vibe. Let us hear it.
Okay, so boom, yeah. So if you watch DC Marvel, you should know Batman, and then real life Batman's name is Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
And yeah, that inspired me because that's kind of like what I see myself as, or my destination in a way. Like I see myself in fancy house, nice cars, just nice lifestyle. So yeah, and then the song is a heartbreak song though. So yeah.
The song is a heartbreak song.
Hmm.
Okay, hold on. It's trying to come on before I'm ready for it. All right, why don't you introduce it to our listeners, my friends, not your friends, my listeners, not your listeners. We're gonna make sure that everybody in the D get the music, understand who you are, where you coming from. So go ahead and introduce the singer for us.
Yep. It's your boy KamiVilleSide. You about to hear it live right now, Bruce Wayne.
All right. Let's get into it. You got my heart. You are my right from the start. Oh, there's nothing else to say. Where you go, say my name. Written all over my face. Oh.
Girl, I'm missing you. Missing when you call my name. Don't know what to do. Hear rumors that you fucking on a lane. Had dreams of us fucking on a plane. Girl, I'm missing you, driving me insane. Mary J, help me cope with the pain. Several bullets to take his brain. By the map, like the cool Bruce Wayne. Oh my, so it's hard to maintain. I got ops in my comments in the flames. I get full of shawty shield games. He gon' drown, tryna ride in the waves. There's no B&B, but you can't stay. I'ma fly when I get up on my way. Bury my heart and just lock it in a cave. You are my right from the start. Oh, maybe I'm not gonna change. The way you go, say my name. It's written all over my face. So wait, I mean the melody, the beat,
Like that's totally a vibe. Like just having that, like that whole combination of things, and somebody's just like, where did that energy even come from? Like the solo, the music, the vibe of the whole song is just like, it just flows together. Like what made you come up with that combination in the song? Like what the beat and the lyrics and Bruce Wayne, like what made you come up with that? You can't just say you was just chilling and it just came about. Like we got to know the real. Like just stop being modest.
It's kind of like Michael Jackson said, it came from the sky.
You're not gonna you're not gonna do MJ on me, are you? For real? Like we really want to know. Like, I mean, just the vibe. What I want to say though too is that the music, um, the musicians. Let me say that they're getting back to what's really real, right? Like we went through a phase of everybody just wilding out and just doing all kind of crazy stuff. But it's like we getting back to the real music where you can like go back to it in 20 years. Like somebody will go back to the song in 20 years. Like, remember that was the jam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think artists are now making music more like that can last forever instead of just like being on the shelf for a month or for a summer. Like you can go back and retrack.
That definitely went into when I was making a song. That definitely was on my brain, just to make something that was real, something that was authentic, something that was me. And yeah, and that was a different side of me because I make all type of music. So I have a lot of songs, everybody. So definitely tap in. If you like that one, you'll definitely like 10 more.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, then. You know what? So you guys heard it. Marli V live right here, checking it out. A crazy, sexy, cool VJ on this side of Detroit. Why don't you go ahead and before you get out of here, tell my listeners, not your listeners, my followers, not your followers. Tell the city where we can find your music, but you also got to do an intro promo with your girl Marli B. Can you do it all that? You get it? Did you get all that? Can you wrap it all up? So you got to be Marli V. Introduce your song so when I can have something to play when I introduce your song, and then tell everybody where to find your music.
Okay, bet. It's your boy KamiVilleSide. We have Marli V, and you about to hear Bruce Wayne.
All right, that's what's up. One love, baby. Good luck to you. We'll be looking out for you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram.
I will. I promise. And you better follow me back too.
I got you.
All right. One
Let
love.
me know if you need any drops or anything and everything.
I will. I promise you. I actually do need a drop. So can you you need me to send something to you?
Yeah, email, and I can email it to you.
Okay,
do that.
All right, perfect. Let me in the chat real quick. Can you put in your email address real quick?
Yep. Now I feel like I did that outro probably wrong, huh?
You did. You said my name wrong. So you can just do the drive. It would be good.
Okay. I sent it.
All right, perfect. All right, so I'll send you what we need, and then if you could just send it right back, that'd be great.
All right.
All right,
Have
thank
a good
you.
rest of your day.
All right, you too. One love. Good luck. Bye-bye.